good morning, and welcome back to the insanity of Victor Shepard, Mass Effect 2. So last time, we started Mass Effect 2. We were killed by the collectors over Alkira, revived by Cerberus's Lazarus Project, given a new ship, and we're told to go after the collectors. Now, the elusive man had told us to swing by the mining station of Omega, which is one of the biggest economic and political powerhouses in the Terminus systems. And our first mission there was to go pick up Mordin Solus, so he could come up with a counteraction for the collector swarms, the seeker swarms. But we're not going to do that. Not yet. First, we're heading to the Citadel to check back in with the Council, because Counselor David Anderson, the guy we put on, or we recommended for the seat, is offering us a chance to explain the situation. So hopefully we can get some council support, so we don't have to rely completely on Cerberus. Spoiler, we're not going to get anything, but still. First, we're going to mine the place. Okay, so we got 50 or 30 probes. Okay, so we don't need any fuel right now.
Launching probe. In research projects, platinum is used to upgrade sniper rifles, shotguns, and medical equipment.
Yeah, one of the mods we have is infinite fuel. Another one is one probe takes all. So we're gonna save a bunch on probes and fuel.
Launching probe. Launching probe. In research projects, iridium is used to upgrade heavy weapons, submachine guns, and assault rifles.
Alright. Nice relay jump to the Citadel. So at the Citadel, we have a couple things we're going to do. First and foremost, we're going to pick up Kasumi Goto. Then we're going to talk with Anderson and the Council and get our Spectre status reinstated. Then we're going to do some Paragon farming and some light shopping, and then finally we're going to head to Beckenstein to do Kasumi's loyalty mission. Now, since we have all the weapons, we technically don't need to do this right away to get the Casa Locust, but I like to get Kasumi her loyalty power quick, because the flashbang grenade is the bane of Harbinger's existence. So the sooner we get that, the better. Anyway, Citadel. Supposedly constructed by the long-extinct Protheans, this colossal deep space station serves as the capital of the Citadel Council. Gravity is simulated through rotation, and is a comfortable 1.02 standard Gs on the wards, with a light 0.3 standard Gs on the Presidium ring. Total length open is 44.7 kilometers. Diameter, while the arms are open, is 12.8 kilometers. Population 13.2 million, not including the keepers, and gross weight is 7.11 billion metric tons. So it's a big space station. Big enough to have its own atmosphere. Yeah, the wards have its own atmosphere. The Presidium doesn't. Presidium is self-contained, but the wards are open space. Alright, well, we only got the 2 squad mates, so...
Commander Shepard, enter the password and receive a free gift.
Okay.
Please tell me your password, Commander Shepard.
Silence is golden.
Silence is golden.
Good to finally meet you, Commander Shepard. Kasumi Goto. I'm a fan.
Have you been briefed?
Has Cerberus filled you in on the mission?
Honestly, I'm shocked they didn't come to see me sooner. My fault for being hard to find, I guess.
Why the secrecy?
What's with the password and the sneaking around? Are you in trouble or something?
I'm the best thief in the business, not the most famous. Need to watch my step to keep it that way. I also needed to make sure all this was legit. And I have no doubts now. You're the real Commander Shepard.
You sure?
What makes you so sure?
There's a certain aura about you.
Je ne
Like
sais
you've
quoi.
seen things no one else has. Even without knowing what you looked like, I knew it was you.
Alright.
What brought you to Cerberus?
That's a bit of a story. Short version, they were looking for me, so I trailed them to find out why. Turns out they were looking for someone to join you on an important mission, and were offering a serious signing bonus. I had a thing I needed help with, so I made them a deal. And here we are.
What deal?
I assume this deal is something I should know about?
Yeah, I guess it slipped their minds. I'm looking for my old partner's gray box. A man named Donovan Hawk took it, and I'm planning to get it back.
Okay.
What's this heist you're planning?
Not here, Shepard. You'll get a briefing when the time comes. I need time to nail down the details anyway. I've taken the liberty of getting you some evening wear, though.
Howdy, Sen.
look
Welcome to
presentable.
Strim. Yes, Kasumi is very friendly. Just lock all your drawers, because she'll go through them and steal your underwear. Also, how is your trip doing?
What do you know about Donovan Hawk?
Mr. Hawk is a well-respected businessman. Arms dealer, murderer, generally not a great guy. His mansion's famous for being hard to crack, but I have a way in, and I think you're gonna love it.
Expecting trouble.
I doubt Hawk's the kind of guy who takes kindly to people sneaking into his house.
I always expect trouble. That's why you're here.
Excuse me. Sorry. My lemonade went down the
I
wrong.
assume a gray box is some kind of hardware?
It's a neural implant. Illegal in most places. Stores memories, thoughts, secret codes, illicit information. This one in particular belonged to my partner, Keiji Okuda. We worked together for a long time, before Hawk killed him.
Tell me about this former partner of yours.
His name was Keiji Okuda, the best hacker and entryman I've ever known. Unfortunately, he slipped up and made himself infamous. He stole something he shouldn't. He warned me it was bad, something that could spark interstellar war if it got out. That information got him killed.
What did it say?
What could he have found that's so bad?
He wouldn't say what it was, just that it was dangerous. He said if it got out, humanity would be in trouble. He encrypted it, wrapped it up in his own memories. To decode the information, you have to sift through all the time we spent together. Now those memories are all that's left of him.
I see why you want it back.
I can understand why you'd want to get it back.
Getting it back will be easier with your help, Shepard.
Alright, we'll take care of it.
That's what Cerberus promised you. We'll get it done.
It'll be fun. And if we're lucky, you won't even have to draw your gun.
I'm gonna have to draw my gun, aren't I?
We should probably wrap this up. You look pretty silly standing there talking to an advertisement. See you on the ship, Shepard.
Alright, so let's go ahead and request a new squad member. You're gonna have Miranda still. Taylor, you're back on the ship. You're on bench warming duty. That's gonna be a duty. He's gonna be that's gonna be his primary duty in this playthrough. Taylor, you're on bench warming duty. Alright, Kasumi. We're gonna give you the M12E Casa Locust. High accuracy, low recoil, automatic fire with a fire rate of 550 rounds per minute, 20 shots per magazine, 240 shots in spare ammo capacity. Base damage is 25 per shot with a all-around multiplier of 1.25. The Casa Fabrications Model 12 Locust is a compact submachine gun developed for the Alliance, but now favored by gang enforcers and hitmen. Featuring a complex recoil-reducing mechanism and a high-grade auto-targeting software, the Locust delivers long-range, more accurate fire than others in its class. This gun is the main reason why, unless you're a soldier, the first thing you should do in Mass Effect 2 when you get control of the Normandy is get Kasumi and do her loyalty mission so you can get this fucking gun. Because no one else gets an assault rifle off the bat. The only other class that you might be able to get away with not needing this is the Vanguard, because they specialize in getting up close and personal with their biotic charge. But every other class, even the Infiltrator, has nothing for medium to long range. And Sentinels, Engineers, and Adepts especially are stuck with submachine guns and pistols. So this is the best gun you get for a while. And then for her pistol, we're going to give her the N7 Eagle. Accuracy high, recoil moderate, fire mode automatic, 350 rounds per minute, 18 rounds per magazine, spare rounds 108, base damage 29, shield multiplier of 1.5, heavy pistol shooting in full auto fire mode, phalanx pistol redesign. When the Alliance's offensive handgun project received funding to upgrade one of its designs, the engineers chose to redesign the already impressive phalanx pistol. Like its predecessor, the Eagle is a compact, fully automatic pistol that delivers unprecedented accuracy and punch with rapid fire rate. Alright. And then that is red. So, Kasumi's loyalty mission. Master Thief Kasumi Goto has a problem. A ruthless arms dealer named Donovan Hawk has killed our partner Keiji Okuda and stole Okuda's Grey Box, a neural implant that stores memories and information. Kasumi has planned a daring heist to recover Okuda's Grey Box and has asked for help pulling it off. Once this is done, Kasumi can dedicate her attention, or all her attention, to completing Shepard's mission. Okay, so normally I would go Shadow Strike, Overload, and Mass Thief, not worry about Flashbang. But due to watching Prime Radiancy's uh, Presence play Mass Effect, I've seen firsthand what Flashbang Grenade can do. And it wrecks with Harbinger. It basically makes him go. I mean, it kills all of his special abilities, and I think maybe even wipes his barrier. So, I'm gonna drop Overload since I have Overload. And we definitely want full Master Thief. Let's do powers. Okay, and if we do max out Shadow Strike, she won't have anything in Overload, but I have Overload. I'm not worried. And that'll allow us to fully upgrade Flashbang Grenade. We're going to do Deadly Shadow Strike. But we can max out Flashbang Grenade, adds metal fragments, or improve Flashbang. Anyway. Okay, now that we're here, let's go ahead and head to the council.
Obviously, security has tightened since you were last here.
Shut it down. What? Do you seriously think? Yeah, okay. Sorry for the inconvenience, sir. Our scanners are picking up false readings. They seem to think you're dead.
Well, technically I was.
I was listed as missing in action a couple of years ago.
Would you mind checking in with my captain? He can reinstate you in our system. He's just past the scanners on your right.
Alright.
You'll have to make him scream a little. He's not gonna tell you everything just because you ask.
There's the map. So currently we're in CSEC, Captain Bailey's office. There's the Sakura Cafe where we can pick up the provisions for Gardner. There's Citadel Souvenirs. Rapid transit system there. Then up a level, we've got Rodham Expeditions, which have a lot of weapons that we can buy. The Dark Star Lounge, where we can get the Ceres Ice Brandy for Chakwas. Then down a level, we've got Serona, or the Certa Foundation, where we can pick up some medical upgrades. And then Seronis Applications, where we can pick up some tech upgrades.
I know, sir.
If you don't have the stomach or you're worried about being reported, I can take care of it.
No, sir. I can handle it.
Hi.
Yes, I see the problem already, Commander Shepard. My console says you're dead.
You're not worried I'm some imposter claiming to be me?
We have the best screening equipment in the galaxy. Those scanners can sample DNA from skin flakes. Hell, if you have unregistered gene mods, they can even figure those out.
Okay, can you fix it?
Your sergeant said you could help with that.
Usually you'd have to go through the Station Security Administration to reactivate your IDs. Then to Customs and Immigration to regain access to the Citadel itself, and probably a stop by the Treasury. Spending a year dead is a popular tax dodge.
2 years, but you know.
But I can see you're a busy man. So how about I just press this button right here, and we call it done?
Seems a bit irregular, but do it.
That'd be great.
Done. You're good to go. You should head up to the Presidium, though. The Council would probably like to know that one of their lost Spectres is still kicking.
I mean, that's the plan.
I will. Having access to the Council and the Spectre's resources would be
And Miranda's
useful.
like, good God, Shepard.
Yeah. The Council can get anything. Best thing about working CSEC
And I'm just
is
like,
that
screw
any
you,
equipment,
Miranda.
information, or money you need.
I don't trust
you get.
Cerberus.
Anyway, something else
I
you
mean,
need?
I don't trust the
How
council
can
to
I
help
like
me
to work?
either, but at least I know them. So why did you join CSEC?
How'd you end up working on the Citadel?
I started with the Alliance way back when, but the traveling was killing me. It's a shitty life if you're trying to raise a family, seeing your kids every 6 months. I joined CSEC so I could stay in one place and put down roots.
How do you like it?
You like life here on the Citadel?
Life here is good. Hell of a lot different than life back on Earth. I miss the food mostly. You just can't get sockeye salmon here on the station.
You miss Earth?
You ever get back there?
Earth, every couple of years, less and less all the time. But when I finish my stint with CSEC, there's a nice little place in the foothills I'm gonna retire to. Not that I'm retiring anytime soon.
Alright,
I overheard your conversation. Make him scream a little?
This isn't a presidium. All they have to worry about are protesters outside their free speech zones or someone's poodle crapping on the grass. Down here, we have drugs, organized crime, and murder. Policing a ward is like policing New York City. Sometimes you have to work outside the council's rulebook.
okay, well, I mean, I'm okay with bending the rules, but let's not break them.
Last time I was here, there were no human captains in CSEC.
The CSEC took a lot of casualties when the Geth boarded the Presidium. The Special Response Division was hard hit. They stopped turning their noses up at human resumes. They needed bodies in uniform, and we had the most experienced bodies.
Fair enough.
It looks like most of the damage from Sovereign's attack has been repaired.
The Presidium was pretty shot up. Of course, they fixed that first. All the wards got hit with debris when the ship exploded. Most of the damage was superficial, and the Keepers got things restored fast. Tasery Ward got the worst. A big chunk hit near the Dillanaga concert hall. They're still clearing wreckage and trying to get power restored.
Tell me about this place.
All the wards are more or less multicultural, but the other four are dominated by Asari, Turians, or Solarians. In Zakira, we've got major enclaves of Volus, Elcor, and Hanar. There's also a human commercial zone at Shinakiba. We've got a few Krogan walking around, and I think I saw a Quarian the other day.
Interesting.
I should be going.
You need anything else, let me know.
Alright. Fuck you, Mina.
I heard that those lakes up on the Presidium are filled with fish.
No, they're not.
You ever been up there?
No. CSEC won't let me. They say I'm a risk.
They think every Krogan is dangerous.
Alright, Presidium.
This meeting would be more productive if Udina was to join us.
My advisor is unavailable. As counselor,
The
I represent the
disdain
voice
he
of
has in his
humanity
voice when he
and the
says,
Alliance.
My advisor.
Shepard will be here and... Oh, Commander. We were just talking about you.
Good to see you too, old friend.
It's been a long time, Anderson. I hope the last couple of years have treated you right.
There have been some rough spots. It's good to have you back.
We've heard many rumors surrounding your unexpected return. Some of them are unsettling.
We called this meeting so you could explain your actions, Shepard. We owe you that much. After all, you saved our lives in the battle against Saren
Oh,
and his
good,
Geth.
you didn't forget. Well, I need your help.
The Collectors are abducting human colonists in the Terminus systems. Worse, we think they're working for the Reapers.
The Terminus systems are beyond our jurisdiction. Your colonists knew this when they left Council space.
You're missing the important part, Counselor. The Reapers are involved.
Ah yes, Reapers. The immortal race of sentient starships allegedly waiting in
Redis,
dark
you're lucky
space.
you're a hologram
We
right
have
now,
dismissed
otherwise
that
I'd
claim.
punch you in your smug face.
Shepard, no one else encountered the hologram on Ilos that told you the truth about the Reapers. Only you and your crew ever spoke with Sovereign. I believe you. But without evidence from another source, The others think Saren was behind the Geth attacks.
Why would the Geth follow Saren?
Saren was an organic. The Geth would never accept him as their leader. They only followed him because he was Sovereign's agent.
Saren was a compelling and charismatic individual. He convinced the Geth the Reapers were real.
Welcome,
just
Cross.
as he convinced you.
It was part of his plan to attack the Citadel. The Reapers are just a myth, one you insist on perpetuating.
We believe that you believe it, but that doesn't make it true.
Okay, Tavos, 1. Charisma doesn't work on synthetic beings. They work on logic. Charisma works on emotions. Emotions are things that the Geth do not have. Therefore, it doesn't matter how charismatic and persuasive Saren might be. Even if he got a nat 20 on his persuasion roll, the Geth would say, fuck you. A bard cannot seduce a machine. And Sparatus, fuck you.
Go back to Ilos and talk to Vigil. Or just look at what's left of Sovereign. It's obvious the technology is more advanced than ours.
The hologram on Ilos
Also,
is no
Cross,
longer functional,
I'm pretty sure
and we have
Tavos
found nothing to
is in
suggest
her
that Sovereign was
matriarch
not a
stage,
Geth creation.
so
The
she's
Geth are capable of
long
remarkable
past looking
technological
for a mate.
achievements. This is probably why Saren recruited them.
This Reaper theory proves just how fragile your mental state is. You have been manipulated by Cerberus, and before them, by Saren.
I deserve better than this.
I kept Saren from conquering the Citadel. I sacrificed human lives to save this council.
We are in a difficult position, Shepard. You are working for Cerberus, an avowed enemy of the Council. This is treason, a capital offense.
That's too far. Shepard is a hero. I'm on this council too, and I won't let this whitewash continue.
Maybe there is a compromise, not a public acknowledgement given your ties, but something to show peripheral support.
Shepard, if you keep a low profile and restrict your operations to the Terminus systems, the Council is willing to offer you reinstatement as a Spectre.
What does that mean? Will I need to start filing reports?
That won't be necessary. This is a show of good faith on our part.
We cannot become
Do I get
involved
resources?
in an investigation
No. Fuck
regarding
you.
the missing colonies in the Terminus systems. But Spectre reinstatement shows our support of you personally.
Well, best not to burn bridges. Rand's like, don't do
I
it.
accept your offer. It's good to have the council on my side.
Good luck with your investigation, Shepard. We hope for a quick resolution and a quick end to your relationship with Cerberus.
Yeah, that's the one thing we can agree on.
Well, that went better than expected. You realize the council's offer is just symbolic. They won't actually do anything.
No need to burn bridges.
Even if they don't help, I might as well stay on good terms.
True enough. Don't worry about the council or the Alliance. I'll find some way to keep them off your back. Shouldn't be too hard. As long as you keep to the Terminus systems.
Anderson, we need to talk about... Shepard. What are you doing here?
Visiting an old friend.
Stop by to see how Anderson was doing.
You don't have to cover for me. I invited Shepard here to speak with the council. We just finished our meeting.
You what? Consular, do the words political shitstorm mean anything to you?
Relax, the meeting went fine.
The council reinstated my Spectre status. They're just happy I'm staying out in the Terminus systems.
Yes, I could see how that arrangement works best for both sides. But you really shouldn't have taken a step like this without consulting with me first, Consular.
I don't answer to you, Udina. Why don't you go to your office and think about that for a while?
Of course, Consular. Good day to both of you.
Sorry about that. Udina's never gotten over the fact that I got the council position instead of him. Sometimes I need to put him in his place.
Why don't you fire him?
What do you keep him around for?
He's got his uses. And if you want something done on the Citadel, he knows who can make it happen. Plus, He's always happy to attend all those formal diplomatic functions I can't be bothered with.
Yeah, Cross. The council at least offering the olive branch to reinstate my Spectre status does show that they're not completely stupid. Although I think it's mainly for them repaying the debt that they owe me because, you know, I saved their fucking lives.
What happened to Staff Lieutenant Olenko after the Normandy was destroyed?
Staff Commander Olenko is still with the Alliance. But he's working on a special mission. It's classified. I can't say any more. Not while you're working with Cerberus, I'm sorry.
How have you been?
How have the last couple of years treated you?
Serving on the Council isn't how I plan to spend my twilight years. Sometimes it feels like I'm just beating my head against a wall. Knowing the truth about Sovereign is brutal. It's nightmare stuff. I can't blame others for not wanting to believe it, but I know how important it is. So I keep trying. Fighting the good fight, right?
You should come with me.
Forget Udina and the Council. Join my crew and help me stop the Collectors.
I'm too old to go racing across the galaxy. Much as I complain, I've got an important job to do here. The front line. That's got to be yours.
Yeah. I think they have their own varying degrees of gratefulness. Sparatus, the Turian one, I think is the only one that openly shows he doesn't give a shit about me. Hell, Sparatus has always been the one that you always know where you stand with him. Because he has no tolerance for deception. Come Mass Effect 3, he's also the first one to go, so you're coming up with a super weapon to blow up the Reapers. How can I help? I mean, my hands are kind of tied. Using Citadel resources, but I can tell you how to get Turian resources. He's the first one that does that. Davos holds out for the last minute, basically when Thessia itself becomes vulnerable. And Valorn begrudgingly gives his support after well, not necessarily begrudgingly. He gives his support after the Citadel coup when, you know, you save his fucking life. Again. But yeah.
I better go.
Of course, Shepard, I understand. I wish I could do more to help you. But if you ever want to talk, I'll be here. Just do me a favor and be careful. You can't trust Cerberus.
Oh, I know. Let's just say I'm using Cerberus right now. Let's go to Kira level 27. Okay. First, we're going to go to the gift shop.
I'm telling you, there are no fish up there.
And get a discount.
Good day, my friends. Welcome to the Citadel.
I'd like to buy something.
My apologies. I do not make sales. I'm here to answer questions and process returns and exchanges. To make a purchase, browse our electronic catalog over there.
Okay.
These stores are owned by the Citadel, right?
That's correct. Citadel souvenirs outlets are owned by the Council government. The profits generated by sales are used to maintain the station. We offer an assortment of decorations suitable for display in your personal quarters.
Okay.
Since these stores are owned by the Council, do government employees get a discount?
Yes, in fact. What's your position?
I'm a Spectre.
That is quite a prestigious role. It is my pleasure to extend the government employee discount to you, Spectre. Please, feel free to check the updated prices.
Okay, well, let's see here. We gotta get the space hamster. That is required. We'll go ahead and get the SR1 and the Destiny Ascension. We'll come back for the fish later.
Welcome to Citadel Newsnet. I'm Emily Wong.
And Squeaky did his Boo the space hamster. He is the thing that, I mean, he is our good luck charm. Without Boo, our mission is lost. It is only with his blessing that we can survive.
I hear this is the best place for food on Zakara Ward.
You heard wrong. This is the best place for food on the whole damn
All right,
citadel.
we're gonna get the high grade provisions. Gardener, we don't need that. We don't need that. But we will get the aquarium VI. All right. Now let's go get the fish. He's a little squeak. That is a great blessing. Yes. The miniature giant space hamster. All right, let's go ahead and head upstairs.
How is a model ship supposed to remind me of the Citadel?
Is somebody denying the divinity of model ship collecting? I might have to go down there and teach them a lesson. Alright, now we're gonna head to Rodham Expeditions. Now this guy, you'll have a completely different interaction with him if you blew up the council in the first game. He's going to be very hostile towards humans if you blow up the council. But since we saved the council, he's perfectly cool with humanity. And in fact, Victor Shepard is one of his personal heroes. But if you blew up the council, you can't even get a... You can't even... I mean, you can intimidate him into giving you a discount, but you can't charm him into giving you one. Yeah. I mean, even just nerd, or like, not just model building, but like when jocks make fun of nerds for playing D&D, easy counters, will you play fantasy football? It's the same damn thing.
What can I do for you?
Tell me about your services.
We sell quality hunting supplies, which you'll need when you purchase one of our adventure travel packages. Imagine it, human. The break of day. You and your team have been stalking a Shatha for 5 days. In that time, it's killed 4 men. You see it? Line it up. Take the shot. Blam! It's down. You're the hero. That's what we offer. Not a vacation, but an experience.
What's your job?
If everything's done by catalog, why are you here?
Rodham believes in salesmanship, the personal touch. Some say we're old-fashioned. We recognize that adventure traveling is a niche, a small, tight-knit community.
Your expeditions might be a little tame for me.
Tame? A human can hardly take down a Pharaoh Varen, let alone a Shatha. Who do you think you are?
Well, my name's Shepard, and...
The Shepard? The one that put down Sarah
Look how
Martyrius?
his eyes light up.
Oh, you do know me.
By the spirits. Shepard, in my store. I don't suppose I could convince you to record an advertisement for me.
Sure you could. Can we work out a discount?
A discount? I'd name my firstborn after you if you ask. Can we record it now?
Bart,
Just
say the
speak
line.
towards my console.
I'm Commander Shepard, and this is my favorite store on the Citadel.
Ha! No other gun shop has that kind of endorsement.
You're right. However, other stores in the Citadel will have that kind of endorsement, just not gun ones. Alright, we don't need the sniper rifle damage quite yet, but we will take the submachine gun.
I'll take it.
We're not going to take the pistol quite yet.
Have you tried Galaxy of Fantasy yet? I love that.
Alright,
It's
let's...
based on Turian mythology.
Dark Star. First, we're going to get some brandy for Dr. Chocolates. We're going to talk to the groundskeeper about fish.
That I can do for you?
I noticed you're one of the groundskeepers from the Presidium. Do you know if there are fish in the lake?
I get that question a lot. I think it's right behind where's the restroom. Those are reservoirs, the Presidium's own supply, independent from the water storage tanks in the floors. The only place I know of on the station to get a live fish is Delea Sonasy's gift shop.
When I pour a glass of water, it's the same stuff that tourists throw garbage in?
No, they purify it first. If some Solarian or human bacteria gets left in, and a Turian or Quarian drinks it, they could die. Everything would be so much simpler if we all had the same DNA. But no, the universe loves diversity.
Thanks for your time.
No problem. If you get up to the Presidium, check out the Demile flowers across from the conduit. They're coming in very nicely.
He's very enthusiastic about his job. Alright. Oh, it's you. Well, let's go ruin
People
your
want to
day.
hear your story, Shepard. Khaleesa been seen in Al Jelani, Westerland News.
Yeah, I'm not gonna shake your hand.
I interviewed you 2 years ago when you first became a Spectre.
Oh, I remember.
You presented your case very well on camera.
Unlike
Do you. Have
you.
a minute?
You made me look bad.
What, so you can try to do another smear job on me?
Now, Shepard, you may object to my methods, but we're on the same side.
Are we?
You're bad, you're news. I just want to give your story its due. Sources claim you were at the heart of the Presidium during the Battle of the Citadel. It's fair to say the course of the battle hinged on your words. If true,
Like I
you
assume
told
he's
Admiral
flanking her.
Hackett to assist the Destiny Ascension, costing hundreds of human lives, and securing the continued dominance of the Citadel Council.
Should have wanted to save many.
The Turians lost 20 cruisers. Figure each had a crew around 300. The Ascension, the Asari dreadnought we saved, had a crew of nearly 10,000.
But surely the human cost.
The Alliance lost 8 cruisers. Shenyang, Emden, Jakarta, Cairo, Seoul, Cape Town, Warsaw, Madrid. And yes, I remembered them all. Everyone in the 5th Fleet is a hero. The Alliance owes them all medals. The Council owes them a lot more than that. And so do you.
Commander Shepard.
I like how
first
Mark
human
Meard
Spectre,
delivers that
hero
line,
of the Battle of the
but
Citadel.
Jennifer Hale
Did
just
good.
puts
You get
in
it?
so much venom
Great.
into
Bull rush
that,
on my own show.
and so do you. You could just feel the disdain from her voice.
The Destiny Ascension has completed its 20-colony victory cruise. Council members aboard thanked human Alliance soldiers for their efforts.
So let's check our... we're definitely getting there.
Do you have any games you'd like to trade in? You get 2 credits toward a new game.
God, I wish Mass Effect 2 had a mod where you could get infinite running. The line is meant to go at its stakes, even today, reporters. Khaleesa been seen in Al Jelani is not a reporter, she is paparazzi. Basically sludge news. Tabloids. If she was real life, she would be working for something like the National Enquirer. Why fish?
What do you want?
Why are you so interested in fish from the Presidium?
It's so decadent. Eating a fish from the Presidium would be like screwing Shaira.
Ugh, sorry you're so squishy. Where are you supposed to get a decent grip?
Okay. There are no fish.
I talked to one of the Presidium groundskeepers. He said there aren't any fish in the lakes.
What?
I told you.
Why have all that water if you're not going to store something to eat in it? I don't understand aliens at all.
Thanks for telling me. It's all he's talked about all damn day.
Well, we got money out of it. Alright, now we head down to level 26.
This Clannis is a thief, and I want her arrested.
I'm sorry. I'm trying to take a statement here.
There's nothing to talk about. She stole my credit chit. Arrest her.
I did not! Just because I'm a Quarian!
I need you to stop and take a deep breath.
You're mocking me, Earth Clan. Just because the Vol Clan need...
It was a poor choice of words, sir. I apologize.
I think... I think this Quarian here might actually be in the expanded galaxy mod for Mass Effect 3, which would be cool. I don't know, but I kind of hope that she is.
You say you're falsely accused?
I was walking to the used ship dealer when he barged into me outside the Serta Foundation. He didn't stop or say he was sorry. A minute later, he runs up with C-Sec and accuses me of stealing his damn chit.
Let's see. Maybe the chip.
You ran into each other outside the Serta Foundation. Is it possible the chit fell out of his pocket there?
I guess. Sure, all I know is I didn't take it.
I'm checking the mod thing here. Okay, maybe she's not. Oh well.
Do you spend a lot of time at the used chip dealer?
Yeah, they've got a lot of nice models. I'd like to buy one and take it back to the fleet, but...
Well, that's a great idea.
A ship would make a great pilgrimage gift.
You know about the pilgrimage?
I traveled with a Quarian who was on hers.
Wow. I didn't know anyone here would do that for one of us.
Well, I mean... I kind of wish she was still with us, but she's on a top secret mission for the migrant fleet and won't tell me what it's about.
Do you know who's telling the truth?
My Omni tool can tell the Quarian doesn't have a chit on her, but she could have stashed it to recover later. You know what Quarians are like. And she's definitely a vagrant. I'll run her in and see what Bailey wants to do with her.
Okay, so I followed your logic until you said you know what Quarians are like. Because the Quarians that I know are nothing like that. So, dude, tell me, how racist do you, or speciesist do you want to be today?
You say she stole your credit chit?
She must have. When I left the Certa Foundation store, she ran right into me.
She just ran into you.
How does running India mean she stole your credit chit?
That's how pickpockets work. They bump into you and use that as a cover for rifling your pockets. You can't turn your back on these clanless Quarians. Thieves, all of them.
Okay. Let me address the major flaw in your argument. Yes, I know how pickpocketing works. I also know that you're a good 2 to 3 feet shorter than she is. So she's gonna rifle through your pocket. She's gonna have to noticeably bend down about a foot to get to your pocket level. Because your head level matches her belt level. So I think you're gonna fucking notice it.
Are you sure you didn't leave your chit at the Certa Foundation?
Of course not. You think I'd make a mistake like that?
Yes, I do.
I didn't even buy anything there. That shit stayed in my pocket.
Alright, I'll look into this.
I'll see if I can find out what happened.
Sir, this is a C-Sec matter. We'll do all we can to resolve this. We don't need civilian help.
You think I'm a
find the
civilian?
please.
Do you not see the armor I'm wearing and the fucking mini nuke launcher on my back? Do you really think a civilian is gonna be this fully decked? That just proves me that you need my help even more than than I already thought.
Let's go.
Be careful out there.
Because, yeah, you're not allowed to open carry weapons on the Citadel unless, you know, you're part of government law enforcement. Like CSEC or, oh, I don't know, a fucking Spectre.
Good day, citizen. Welcome to the Certa Foundation outlet on Zakara Ward.
Tell me about your store.
The Certa Foundation is a human organization known for its genetic therapy regimens and genetically engineered products. Certa is probably best known for the development of Metagel.
Alright.
Avolis was in here not too long ago. Did he drop a credit chit?
And not that I saw. He didn't purchase anything.
If everything's done by catalog, why are you here?
Customer service. Returns, exchanges, and group rates. We also find that sales are better when there's someone to personally interact with. Though I'm not sure why a human company exclusively hires Asari to work their stores.
I can guess. Sex sells. Although, I'm in the minority. I don't find Asari attractive. I think it's the tentacle scalp things and the lack of eyebrows. Just weird. I don't know.
I couldn't help but notice your prices.
Uncanny Valley and
They
all
seem a
that
bit
stuff.
steep.
With respect, the Foundation is not concerned with profits. A portion of our sales funds research to cure genetic diseases.
You know what would make your services more popular? An endorsement from the man who defeated Saren.
Oh my! You're Shepard, aren't you? I would be glad to give you my employee discount if you would do that for us.
It's a deal.
Just speak into my console here.
I'm
Say the
Commander
line,
Shepard,
Bart.
and this is my favorite store on the Citadel.
I'll work it into our advertising at once. Thank you.
Alright, well, let's get the Metagel capacity.
This is valuable.
What do you think, Michael? Maybe the immunobooster? It's supposed to help with alien bacteria.
let's see. Our metagel, we can hold 9 right now. Or we've got 9 right now. We can probably hold a little bit more than that. Okay.
Welcome to Saranus Applications. Can I interest you? Ah, Shepard!
Hi.
Do I know you?
No, but I know you. Even a senile Hanar would remember the human who fought off the Geth. I thought you were dead.
Yeah, I've been getting that a lot.
Please, look around the store. It's a pleasure to have you here.
I like this guy. He's awesome.
I'd like to buy something.
Oh, it's all automated these days. There's a catalog interface over there.
Well, that's your job.
If everything's automated, why are you here?
Customer service. Sweeping out the store, carefully explaining things to the technologically illiterate. It's stunning how many people think that light moves faster through expensive fiber optic cables than it does through cheap ones.
I mean, yeah. People are stupid. That happens in my store too, where people think that water flows through a more expensive PVC pipe than a cheaper PVC pipe. It's just PVC. The water will flow the same. But hey, if you want to give us more of your money, we're not going to stop you.
Avolis was in here not too long ago. Did he drop a credit chit?
Oh, yes. He bought some environmental system drivers, then left without his chit. I didn't notice he'd left until he was already gone. If you see him, tell him I have it here behind the counter.
All right. Want an endorsement?
You know, I use quite a bit of software in my line of work.
It's a shame so few understand their own equipment. Besides the most obvious point-and-go nav interfaces, anyway.
You wouldn't believe how often I hear, "Why's the ship turning around? We're only halfway there."
Oh, I would.
You know, I like your products. Any interest in an endorsement from the human who defeated Saren?
I'd be thrilled, but I don't think I could afford to pay you for it.
Don't worry about it. What if we just work out a discount?
Absolutely. Just speak into my console here.
I'm Commander Shepard, and this is my favorite store on the Citadel.
That will be splendid. I can edit that and have it working right away. Thank you so much.
All right, what do you got? Tech damage. Yes, we want that.
This might be useful.
Damn, we can't get the DR. Oh well. I'll have to come back. Probably should have got the DR instead.
I felt her hand go into my pocket. When I checked, my credit chit was gone.
You're
I
bullshitting.
didn't even touch you.
Please move along.
I found your fucking credit shit.
You forgot your credit chit at Saranus Applications. The clerk is holding it for you.
Oh. Well, the Quarian could have stolen it.
I'll close this event report, but I'll be watching you. Get a permanent residence, or I'll run
That's
you
it.
into vagrancy.
Are you two serious?
What?
You falsely accused this girl of stealing from you. All you have to say now is that she could have stolen it?
Now, just a minute.
And you? She gets harassed and insulted by this guy, and you throw in a threat to arrest her for vagrancy?
How about if I run you in for obstruction of justice?
I'd like to see you try.
You think you're gonna run in a Spectre? I think both of you should get out of here.
Son of a...
Thank you. I wish I could give you something more than words.
Will you be alright?
Can you take care of yourself from here?
I guess. I mean, most nights I eat nutrient paste in a Turian shelter, but I'm surviving. Thanks.
You know, I do have a spot open in engineering on my ship. Yes, it's Cerberus, but I mean, you'd be more than welcome there. I'll make sure of it. No, the game won't let me. Okay, fuck you, game. You think you're gonna run in a Spectre? Yeah, I love that. I normally don't because I need the Paragon points real early on. Because I normally do Zaid's mission early on. But if you delay that interaction until after you get Tally and then bring her here, she's got some unique dialogues with it. Like, she'll want to hack into the Volus's olfactory sensors. So, he'll smell nothing but, you know, sewage. It's like, wow.
The attack on the human
Ow.
colony of Freedom's Progress has generated a swift but confused response. 8 vessels have been sent, but it is not clear whether there are survivors. The council offered its sympathy, but regretted that it could not.
I mean, Tally's sweet and adorable, but she's also extremely vindictive. And I love that about her.
Feel the weight.
Like, one of my favorite of her lines is, when you romance her and in Mass Effect 3 bring her to the Citadel, or not the Citadel, but the Cerberus headquarters, when Edie tells you to review the files about Project Lazarus, and after you review the file where the Elusive Man basically lays out how he manipulated Shepard by specifically picking a friendly face for everything in the SR2. Tally's response is, he needs to die. And I was like, holy shit! I expected that from, like, you know, Garrus or one of the more slightly renegade squad mates, but Jesus, Tal.
Commander, you've received a new message at your private terminal.
No, she's not wrong. From Samesh Bhatia, Commander Shepard. Mr. Udina offered to pass on a message for me. I wished again to express my thanks for your assistance in retrieving my wife's body. While nothing can ever banish the pain of losing Nerali, being able to see that her body was treated properly helped me more than you can imagine. I have opened the restaurant that my wife always wished to start, back on Earth. Nerali's picture hangs on the wall, and Alliance soldiers eat for free. It is the least I can do to honor the courage which both you and my wife have served humanity. Sincerely, Samesh Bhatia. If you remember, way back early on in Mass Effect 1, this, I believe, Indian or Hindu man wanted to get his wife's body back. But the Alliance brass was holding on to it because she had unique plasma scoring on her. And they wanted to study it. But the way they were going about it was not really scientific because they only had a sample size of 1. And you can't really get much from that. So we persuaded them to release the body. And now the husband has completed her dreams, so to speak.
That Kasumi is an interesting addition to the crew. I can see why she's good at her work. She never reveals anything meaningful about herself. It's all on the surface. It'll be a challenge getting to know who she really is. Anyway, what's up?
Is there anything I should know?
Nothing right now. Anything else, Commander?
That'll be all.
I'll be here if you need anything.
Alright, I don't think we really need to talk to anybody quite yet. Because we technically haven't done a mission yet, so let's head Beckenstein. First, we're going to mine the place for its resources.
Probe launched.
shit. That feeling when you hit the wrong button.
Probe away. In research projects, palladium is used to upgrade heavy pistols, armor, and cybernetics.
Okay, did we go here?
Probe away.
We haven't done that one yet, Cross, but we can definitely do it after Beckenstein.
Probe away.
But yeah, at the moment, Edie doesn't really have one of those. Since she's just a hologram. At this point, I know it is. Alright, let's go ahead and start the scanner, see if there's anything. Yep, we can mine this planet too. Alright. Beckenstein. The recipient of the first wave of Earth's colonization efforts, Beckenstein's founders had a decidedly less agrarian plan than Eden Prime. The mission of Beckenstein's first colony was to become Earth's off-planet manufacturing base, ingratiating humanity into the galactic culture by producing needed goods. Meeting with mixed success for the first generation, Beckenstein then leapfrogged its competition by producing high-quality luxury goods that went straight to the nearby markets via the Citadel. Today, Beckenstein is known as the Humans' Ilium, a place where new money tycoons flaunt their wealth, and the have-nots are rarely spoken of. Colony founded in 2158, population 5,425,000. Capital city is Milgram. Its year is 2.4 Earth years. Day length is 21.3 Earth hours. Surface temperature is 43 degrees Celsius at the high. The mean or average temperature is 25 Celsius. And in freedom units, that is 109.4 degrees Fahrenheit for the high, 77 for the average. And surface gravity is about the same as Earth, 1G. So let's go ahead and land. Dantooine on Earth. Yeah.
You clean up.
Dantooine would work.
Hawk won't know what
I would say this is actually closer to the human version of Coruscant. By this point, because they compare it to Ilium, which is the Asari's version of Coruscant.
I assume Solomon Gunn is my cover?
You run a small but talented band of mercs out in the Terminus systems. Precisely the type of person Hawk respects. I took the liberty of giving you a reputation.
Or maybe Corellia. I don't know.
Article in Badass Weekly. Just don't start talking business with him, and you'll be fine.
Remind me, what kind of man are we dealing with?
Hawk's a weapons dealer and smuggler. He killed my partner and stole his gray box. Other than that, he's not so bad. Rich, charismatic, willing to crack open a man's skull to get at the neural implants inside.
I'm detecting some hostility.
I take it I'm wearing this getup for a reason.
You'd look really out of place at a society party in armor, don't you think? You look great. You should wear this stuff more often.
Alright, what's the plan?
Now's probably a good time to fill me in on the details.
You have been waiting patiently. Our friend, Hawk, is throwing a party for his closest friends. A couple dozen of the worst liars, cheaters, and mass murderers you'll ever want to meet. All bringing gifts as a tribute to the man himself. Our tribute is a lovely statue of your old friend Saren, rendered with loving detail and filled to the brim with our weapons and armor. You can keep your pistol as long as it's concealed. They won't hassle you over a sidearm. Once inside, we'll make our way to Hawk's vault door, somewhere in the back of the ballroom. Then, we case the security and start peeling away the layers. The statue should be there, waiting for you to crack it open and arm up. Then we just waltz into the vault and take back KG's gray box. And I'll finally get a chance to say goodbye.
This isn't just another heist, is it?
You've worked really hard on this. KG must have meant a lot to you.
Was I that obvious?
Little bit.
KG's gray box holds a lot of priceless personal memories. It's all that remains of who he was. But the secret he discovered is dangerous. I wouldn't bring you here if it wasn't.
Well, let's go.
This ought to be interesting.
That's what I'm going for. This is our stop. After you, Mr. Gunn.
You know, Kasumi, maybe you
Just
should
one
have
moment, sir. There seems to be an issue with the statue.
either gone and cloaked
Is there a problem? Yeah.
No, Mr. Hawk.
or
Just doing a
or address.
I don't believe we've met. Donovan Hawk.
Nice to
I've
meet
heard a
you.
lot about you. Name's Solomon Gunn.
And I've heard a lot about you. You've been very busy lately, if the extra net is to be believed.
Sir, the scanners aren't picking anything up.
I don't think our guests would come all the way here from Ilium just to cause trouble. Do you? You may pass through, Mr. Gunn, with my apologies. But I will ask your companion to remain outside. You understand, I hope.
Of course.
No problem. You're the host.
Enjoy the party.
Well, that didn't go as I
Why
expected.
did he turn you away?
Any idea why he'd send you
Maybe
away?
it's because you're dressed
No,
like a thief?
We've never seen each other in person, and no one knows what I look like. Just watching his ass, I'm sure. I can't blame him.
Maybe it's the hood.
What do
and
we
the
do now?
cat suit.
We go on with the plan. You'll just have to do all the talking. I'll stay out of sight and stick with you the best I can. We'll keep radio contact in case something goes wrong.
I mean, you have
Find the door and case the security.
perfect tactical
We'll figure out
cloak
next
that
steps.
lasts indefinitely. Just, you should have been cloaked in the car. Well, whatever. All right.
How did you ever contain that situation in the hull?
Oh, that? A quick
Let's see
application of
here.
force, low pressure, and bam, done.
Let's go read this data pad. Private Reams, no way we can sneak out of that party. Place is locked down tight and security chief Ro's in charge. No way Ro would let that get past her. I'd rather stand around bored on guard duty than risk her wrath. Sorry. Samuels. Yeah.
Chief Rowe, huh? She sounds like a hard ass. If we could tap into the guard's communications, I could probably use this information.
What's your read on that Archangel guy?
He's making it too expensive to do business on Omega. Though I hear some mercs are coming together to deal with it.
Very nice. There's more here than I expected.
Saren.
Password-protected voice lock, kinetic barrier, DNA scanner. Looks like an EX700 series. Everything a vault needs to be impenetrable.
This gonna be a problem?
Please, remember who you're talking to. We'll need to get a voice sample for the voice lock. You'll have to go chat up Hawk for that. We'll have to find a password too. DNA, Child's play. We should find plenty of DNA samples in Hawk's private quarters. And the barrier? Cut the power. Never fails. If we can find it. KG could get through a system like this in his sleep. And I'm better. Let's get to it.
I mean, humble. Alright.
It looks like the barrier's power cable runs under the floor here. I'll set your Omni tool to scan for electromagnetic fields.
Yep, there we go. Looks like we're going upstairs. And through here, then there. That wall. Across the fish bed. Down this way. And right there.
One sec. That should take care of the barrier.
Should we recover the... No, okay. Alright, let's see here. Let's...
Some say Commander Shepard.
That door goes to a security room. I'll take care of the lock. There we go.
Let me just pop in here. This is
Ready
where the
when you
restroom
are.
is, right?
You can't be back here.
Take him down.
I have an idea. See what you can find.
Let me just grab that. Give me credits. Nance, I have that problem too. So many passwords around here. I can't keep them straight. The password tonight is Perugia, so it's not even that easy to remember. It's no big deal anyway. That voice scanner means the password's only useful to Hawk anyway. After this party, want to grab some beers? Let me know. Samuels.
Got something?
The password is Perugia.
Huh. That's the name of the man who stole the Mona Lisa. Nice.
I mean, that's the case with all the romances crossed.
We still need that voice sample.
The only way for any of the romances to truly last is for Perfect Destroy. Because that's the only way Shepard can live. Which is what we're going for. Yeah, spoilers, we're going for Perfect Destroy.
There he is. All you need to do is keep him talking long enough for me to get a voice print. Pull out the charm on this one, Shep. Whenever you're ready.
Alright, here we go.
After you.
Mr. Gunn, hope you're having a good time. That scene at the door hasn't soured your evening, I hope.
Expecting trouble?
I understand the security, but who would dare try to break into Donovan Hawk's home?
Gunn, in our line of work, we attract a certain element. Few understand the pains we take to keep the barbarians at bay. People these days want comfort, entertainment, love. They don't see that the galaxy is fragile. They only have to worry about simple luxuries. Why? Because people like me and you are doing the terrible things that keep the galaxy spinning. This party is for us. The cleaners. The support structure for the galaxy's gleeful delusions of peace. May there always be a market for the things we do.
Right.
I said get him talking, and you got him talking. We've got enough of a voice sample. Let him go.
Enjoy the party, Mr. Gunn.
Let's go crack that voice scanner.
Alright, well, that worked. Hi, I need to get in there.
Mr. Hawk's private rooms are off limits to guests without security clearance.
Well, the freakers don't care if you're just a simple business. He'll kill you. Yep. I got authorization.
I have clearance to go in.
On whose authority?
Your boss.
I have authorization from Chief Rowe.
Okay, 1 second. Chief Rowe, Samuels. Have you given access authorization to Mr. Hawk's private rooms?
They have access, Samuels. They'll stop bothering me.
Got it. Sorry to bother you, ma'am. Okay, you're clear to go in.
Enjoy the party.
Now, by doing that, they know I'm in there, but they think that I'm allowed to be in there. So any disturbances that they hear, like, oh, that's just him doing, party things. Who cares? So they won't send people to fight me. And in Mass Effect 2, unlike in Mass Effect 1, you don't gain XP for kills. So if you can avoid a fight, do it. Especially on Insanity.
Look for anything we can get usable DNA from. Just make it quick and quiet. Found a sample?
No. A credit chit.
I love how excited Shepard gets for finding 1 credit in the couch.
Not a great saliva sample, but it's still useful. We're going to need more than this for the scanner, though.
It's clean.
It's a plant.
I love her delivery. It's just like, what were you expecting to find in there, Shepard? It's a fucking plant. Akuda decryption update. Little progress to report. We now have completed dictionary attacks using words and phrases from 4,800 galactic languages. Research into the Akuda family has not produced any matches. It is unlikely that a random brute force approach will produce a result within our lifetimes. Given the nature of the gray box technology, it is possible that the decryption key may not be a password at all. It could be a memory, an emotion, even a smell. The permutations could be infinite. I suggest we begin investigating alternative methods for breaking through the security on the box.
We can probably get Hawk's DNA off the datapad. He seems to have obsessed over this. But I'm not sure there's enough. Let's keep looking.
So that, to me, tells me that Hawk might be looking for her. Because he knows she could get into the gray box.
The cleaners don't dare touch treasures like this. We can get some skin cells from the dust. That should do it. Let's get out of here.
All right. Time to open the vault.
That got it. The barrier's down.
Okay. Microphone.
Password required. Voice ID accepted. Welcome, Mr. Hawk. DNA identification affirmed. Welcome, Mr. Hawk.
I'll check for security cams.
You're just
Go
now
ahead,
checking
Greg.
for security cams? That should have been the first thing you did. Whatever. Let me put on something a little more comfortable. All right. Let's see. Yep.
So this is Hawk's vault. Very nice. This scanner will hone in on the gray box. It's not far.
Okay. I'm going to take a quick break. I'll be right back. All right, I have returned. Okay.
Michelangelo's David. Just... wow. Think we could get this out through the door?
No, and there's no room for it on the Normandy either.
This is nice. Oddly relaxing.
Hey, look, it's an ogre from Dragon Age.
Wow. Imagine that thing coming at you in a dark alley.
Think the LE2 version of it.
A model of the Kara. It's like a Turian Titanic, the way I hear it.
No, that's a fighter.
How did Hawk get Lady Liberty's head? Damn you, Hawk! That's a Casa Locust. No, the Casa Locust. The gun that killed 2 presidents. Gorgeous. It even comes with a perfect copy, too. I'm sure Hawk won't mind if we borrowed these.
We can use this.
Alright. There's the gray box.
Oh my god. There it is.
Don't bother Miss Goto. It's code locked.
You don't think she knows that?
I had a feeling that was you at the door. I knew if it was really you, you'd get through anyway.
You know me.
No, I've never actually not shot the thing, so
I
I'm
need
just
what's
gonna
in your
let this
grey
play
box,
out.
Kasumi. You know I'm willing to kill you for it. I'll admit your skills are impressive. You got into my vault like I'd left it open, but you're still going to die, screaming, just like your old friend.
Let's see you try. This is where your special skills come into play, Shepard. Let's do this. now you see me. Going silent. Ha! Eat it! Going dark. Burn the bastard! Something? Contact. Let's see if they burn. Cloaking.
All right.
Checking blueprints. There's a landing pad to the east. Let's get out of here.
Joker, bring the shuttle in, now!
Oh shit.
Going silent. Boom! Going dark.
You know what? Let's see here. Fuck you. All right, here we go.
Damn it! We have to find another way.
Yeah, so I've got a modded version of the cane that takes less ammo per shot, deals more damage per shot, and has no charge up time. So expect to see a lot more usage of that than normal. Okay, so let's see.
Going silent. Take heavier weapons than that to blow those things. Take heavier that to blow those things. Now you see me. Take heavier weapons than that to blow those things. We've got company.
So I see.
That got it.
Don't let them out of there with my property.
Property. Are you making fun of the way the guy speaks? Yes, I am, because he's an asshole. All right. Is there anything over here? Oh, okay.
Not for me, Kasumi. You know what happened to your boy Doi when he fought back.
You do.
All right, wake up, Kasumi.
This might be useful.
Take damage.
Keep them busy. I'll take care of this myself.
You're dead. Someone's coming. Now you see me.
All right. There it is. All right. Okay. Now for the hard part.
Get down. Could have done this the easy way, though.
Allow me to show you the hard way.
Look left. Get ready. Go inside. To our left.
Lay down your weapons.
Going John.
Oh, his shields just went back up.
They're coming from the gunship's back and with full shield. If I can get to the ship, I can take down the shield.
What did you tell your friend, Kasumi? You're doing this for love? Even if you escape, I'll scour the galaxy for you.
Up ahead. Watch where you're shooting. That looks painful.
Get back up.
Careful, men. Want to keep her pretty face intact.
All right, here we go.
Got a clear shot. Here we go.
Other little wave she does. It's like, what's up?
Shields down. Let's tear that thing apart.
Oh, I just got the perfect thing for that.
Watch your back. Now you see me.
God, I love the cane. Turn to the Normandy. Excuse me.
Kasumi, if you're seeing this, it's because I'm dead. The information we found is all here. It's big, Kasumi. If the Council ever got wind of this, the Alliance could be implicated. Kasumi, I encrypted the information to keep it safe. And I uploaded the encryption key to your gray box, so no one could get the whole package. But if I'm dead, and if anyone knows about this, then I've made you a target, my love. I'm so sorry.
Keiji.
I know you, Kasumi. You'll want to keep these memories forever. But you don't need some neural implant to know I'll always be with you. Please. Kasumi. Destroy these files. There's nothing more I can do to protect you.
I can't do that. This is all that's left.
Goodbye, Kasumi. I love you.
Can we save the memories at all?
Is there any way we can just destroy the information?
No. Keiji's a master at encrypting files. He laced the information into his memories. You can't get one without experiencing the other.
I mean, it's what he wants.
You heard him, Kasumi. He'd want you to destroy the information and save yourself.
I know. I can't. This is all that's left of him.
If it's easier, I could do it for you.
Okay. Just get it over with. Please.
The heist is successful. Keiji Okuda's gray box was recovered and all information contained within was destroyed. Donovan Hawk was killed in the destruction of his gunship, and nothing of value was lost. Kasumi is loyal. Experience gained. Not that we need it. Kasumi power unlocked. Flashbang grenade. A disorienting concussive charge is thrown that inflicts minor damage and incapacitates all nearby targets. And by that, it means all their powers are immediately set on cooldown. It's like dampening from Mass Effect 1. Kasumi gets a new red outfit. Got the Locust. And we got a tech expert. Squad bonus 80% tech power damage. Standard Omni tools are calibrated with a wide neural input tolerance range so they can be used effectively by any race. By tuning the inputs of the Omni tool to match the specific neural patterns of the user, responsiveness and power can be greatly increased. Once tuned in this manner, the Omni tool is almost unusable by anyone but the wearer and must be constantly recalibrated to subtle neural shifts. And of course, we get credits. Alrighty. Let's do a quick rounds. First, we're going to switch back into our tactical jacket. Casual appearance. There we go. Apply. Engineering. No, there's nothing in engineering for us. Crew quarters.
People are talking out there, and I hear it all. I really appreciate your help with the Hawk heist. I know why we had to destroy Keiichi's gray box, but it doesn't make it any easier. I usually travel hidden away in cargo bays. It's nice to be able to look out a window for a change.
Alright, let's talk with Miranda, see if she's got anything to say.
Commander, what can I do for you?
You have a minute, Miranda?
Of course. I'm just finishing an operation report. I'm impressed, Shepard. So far things have gone exceptionally well. As Cerberus operations go, this is one of the best I've been a part of.
Well, I'm not Cerberus.
Maybe that's because this isn't a Cerberus operation.
Not to you, maybe. But I report directly to the elusive man. And I'm here because he wants me to be. Cerberus gave you a second chance, Commander. Maybe you should do the same for us.
Why should I?
What did Cerberus do that made you so loyal?
I suppose you deserve to know. Do you remember when I told you how I was genetically altered? Well, that wasn't my choice. My father created me. He's a very influential man and extremely controlling. He didn't want a daughter. He wanted a dynasty. I ran away as soon as I was old and brave enough. I went to Cerberus because I knew they could protect me.
How angry was he?
How bad were the terms you and your father parted on?
Shots were fired.
Fair enough.
You seem capable of defending yourself. Why did you need Cerberus?
My father invested a great deal in his dynasty. It wasn't a matter of just leaving. I knew he would continue to pursue his investments.
And so Cerberus appreciates you.
I assume that Cerberus approves of your enhanced abilities?
Of course. Cerberus fully endorses anything that advances the cause of humanity. Genetic alterations included. But unlike my father and his own selfish reasons, Cerberus and the elusive man believe in a greater good.
Sure they
see
do.
the bigger picture. And I feel like I have a purpose here.
You've told me a lot about your father. What happened to your mother?
I never had one. Most of my genetic material is based on my father's tissue. His Y chromosome was altered with an amalgam of desired traits from various sources. How arrogant can you be? The man is completely egomaniacal. Just another reason I had to get away from him.
Okay.
Who exactly is your father?
A businessman, but a very wealthy one. It's ironic. My father believed deeply in a human-positive agenda. He donated generously to Cerberus before I joined them. That's how I first heard about Cerberus, through my father's connections.
You talk about yourself like you're just a tool to be used. By your father? By Cerberus?
Maybe. I like to know where I fit in the world. It helps me find meaning in how I was created.
You are who you are, Miranda. You don't need to make excuses for it.
That's easy for you to say. We've both been engineered for greatness, Shepard. The difference is you were great before we rebuilt you. I'm great because of it.
That's not what defines you.
Your spirit and personality are what make you great. It's what makes anyone great.
That's kind of you. I'm not sure I believe you, but thanks for saying it.
Well, we've got a long way to go, but we'll get there.
Thanks for your time, Miranda. I'll talk to you later.
I'll turn you away from Cerberus yet. Alright, Rupert. Here's your good stuffs.
Commander, those provisions you provided were perfect. I owe you. I've already thrown together some of my calamari gumbo. Here, try a bite.
Do I have to? Fine.
Truth told, it's based on an Asari recipe. Seems a little cannibalistic to me with their tentacle heads and all, but they ain't no good grub. Anyway, thanks again. You really came through.
Gardner, the Asari are not squids. Or octopus, or whatever calamari is. It's not cannibalistic. This Shepard doesn't romance Miranda across. My Vanguard does. John. And that's another story. I don't know if I'll redo all my other Shepards. But maybe.
How may I help you, Commander?
I got you, brandy.
I have a present for you, Doc.
Sarah's ice brandy? You didn't. Thank you. I always regretted not opening that original bottle when I still could. I won't make the same mistake again. Why don't we open this bottle right here, right now, you and me?
Sure, why not?
You crack open the bottle. I'll get the glasses.
I thought Alenko's biotic display might have broken Jenkins' back, but Jenkins pops up and yells, "That was awesome!" Oh, Jenkins. Soldiers like him make the Alliance great. Cerberus lacks the same enthusiasm.
So why leave the Alliance?
With your service record, you could have gotten a tour of duty on any Alliance ship. Why'd you really leave?
Maybe it's less about leaving and more about staying. As a military doctor, I mostly treat people who are in bad shape. Often they die. And if I can help them, they move on. Either way, they leave.
So you're lonely?
Don't you have any friends or family?
No, not lacking friendship. Just stability. Jeff, Joko will always have Vrolic syndrome. He would never admit it, but he needs my help, and he always will. I wish it weren't, but sadly, it's true.
Treating Joker gives you a kind of stability.
So does this ship, even if it's a copy. Or, hell, maybe it's you, Shepard. Our immovable center. A place for a person to stop and catch her breath. Or maybe I'm just happily drunk. Would it hurt if it was simple like that for once?
Well, let's do this one.
To the people we care for.
May we never take them for granted.
You okay, Doctor? Maybe not. Hey. All right.
No messages for you, Commander.
No messages, but let's go ahead and give her loyalty. I jumbled drinking. Yep. Alright. Alright, Taylor, what's up?
Commander, can I help you with something?
I'm more interested in just talking for a bit.
Sounds good. Have to say you run this ship tight, and we're getting things done. We keep on track and maybe we'll figure this out. I hope so. I'm not looking forward to the debrief if it all goes to hell. Is there something specific? Or are you just checking in?
You're a soldier like me.
I heard you were big in the Alliance. Figured we have something in common.
I did some things that caught attention and stirred up the Citadel. That was after the Alliance put me on leave, though. Didn't drive a Mako through a relay or take down a Reaper, but you covered that.
What led you to Cerberus?
The Alliance sidelined me after Eden Prime. Ended up on a job with Miranda that Cerberus treated like an audition. And here I am.
You don't mind their methods?
You don't seem like a result-at-all-costs kind of guy. Cerberus history doesn't bother you?
The Alliance is all politics. Somebody has to take down the bad people. Cerberus keeps that line, I'm on their side.
What was your proudest career moment?
The job I'm proudest of wasn't for the Alliance. Nobody really knows about it. A Batarian group was plotting to release a weaponized virus and kill the Council. Miranda and I stopped it.
Why wasn't that reported?
Strange that it wasn't bigger news.
The real work doesn't get publicized, you know that. They say it's better that people don't know how fragile the system is or how close the bad guys can get. So, it never happened. Like you and the Reaper. And that's why I'm here.
Well,
you look like you came through no worse for wear.
If nothing else, the Alliance trains their people well. Once you live that life, you can't sit around getting fat. You know how it goes. Although I bet Cerberus puts you back together better than ever. Get any upgrades?
Not needed.
I'm glad enough they restored me to stock. Couldn't hurt to keep some spare parts handy, though.
I hear that. Your job isn't getting any safer. You know, I used to wonder what the big deal with you was. But now that we're in deep, I'm glad it's not me in the spotlight.
There's no hiding, Jacob. Not for any of us.
Don't worry. This is exactly what I signed on for. If that's all, Commander, I'll get back to my duties. There's a lot to get ready.
Okay. Let's talk with Joker. And then that'll probably be a good stopping point.
Commander.
What do you think about the people we're picking up?
Well, about the ones you went out with last, I would never say anything against Miranda and expect to survive the reprisal. I like Kasumi, but why do I feel like I need to check the Citadel for parts she may have pawned? It's just my opinion, though. There's really no need to go spreading it around.
I assume everything is going well up here?
I really want a chance to put the Normandy through her paces. I just have to trim up the drive output and it'll be like we never lost her.
Safety standards advise against manipulating drive settings while engines are powered and in use, Mr. Moreau.
Commander, can we shut this thing off? I don't need it in my day-to-day.
It's gotta mute, use it.
If you don't want to hear it, turn the damn sound off.
Well, it doesn't change anything. It's still watching. Like some creepy kid staring at the back of your head in comp side. You just want to punch him, but he's special and he sets fires or something. Okay, a little too far there, but you know what I mean.
Your problem, not mine.
Thanks. I'll remember this.
That's it for now.
See you, Commander.
All right. Well, we're gonna go ahead and call that a stream because I've got to get things. There's some chores done. So anyway, tomorrow in Final Fantasy X, we're going to finish the Omega Ruins and beat the boss, hopefully. Wednesday, the Floof crew and I will continue our quest for Minsk, deep in the sewers of Baldur's Gate. And Thursday, for my birthday day, we're going to have 2 streams. First one is going to be part 2 of the aircraft showcase in Ace Combat 5. And then the second stream, we are going to restart the campaign of Arella the Sorceress on the PC in Baldur's Gate 3. We won't be able to actually continue it, though, until Halo Wars is done, but that's like only 1 or 2 streams away anyway. Then Friday in Arkham Origins, we're heading towards the steel mill to investigate what Joker's doing, and what his plans for Gotham are. And Saturday, we're going to continue on with Halo Wars. I think we're still on the Flood Planet. Or no, we just left the Flood Planet. I think we're on the Shield World now or something. But I think we're getting close to the end on Halo Wars. And then next week, in the Insanity of Victor Shepard, we're heading back to Omega to recruit Zaid, do some more Paragon farming. And then we're going to take a detour from Omega and head to Zaid's loyalty mission. So we can get his loyalty power. And hopefully we'll have enough Paragon to go against his wishes and still regain his loyalty. Anyway, thank you all for joining me. I hope you had fun. And I will see you guys tomorrow in Final Fantasy X. Have a great rest of your weekend, everybody.